Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charlie, and welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath. We're on the map now with our newly joined, our resident Elvis Presley. And we've got some tools here, which is nice, but he's also uncovered fun boxes. Ooh, I wonder what we can do with those later. So we're going to go ahead and get these tools, but we're also going to come down and grab the fun boxes. Now, we've also got some antibiotics here from Lancaster, is his name, right? Yeah. And then Darius has found this plane that has more components. So we're going to have if Darius survives his scavenging adventures, we're going to have well over 100 components coming back to us, which is kind of crazy, to be honest. Because our Aramis has been scavenging these sites, he has one more trip to do for each of these. So we're going to have him do this one. It hopefully won't blow up in his face. It did, but he got wounded, but he still managed to get the resources. So he has 66 on him. There's another 4 here with no chance. So that's 70 on just him. And then this place has 31 left. Yeah, he has 8 on him and 31 left here. So there's just a ton of components. What we don't have a whole lot of are parts. So I can't do anything if they don't have parts, right? And then on top of that, I have yet to see electronics, so that must be like an even more late game thing. Because I'm not sure what else we can build that takes that. And then over here, we've got more meds. So she's gathering some more meds. We found a lot of bandit camps, but some of these, not this one. This one's nice because there's a lot of metal there, but some of these, like this one here, it's a bandit camp, but there's no resources. So it doesn't make sense for me to take it down. I don't know. It's not one of those zones where it's all red and you have to kill them to see what else is there. It's just not, it's not like this one. Like there might be resources here. After you take this out, then you get to see where they are. But this one down here, it's not like that. It's just flat out, there's nothing there. So I just had Lancaster ignore them and move on to, get the antibiotics. So anyway. All right, what's new with camp? Well, aside from notification sound kind of cutting off whenever it comes in, we get some injuries every now and then, but what's new with camp is housing has been upgraded. We're almost one more concrete ready to build this last 2-story house. Now, right now, nobody's homeless. We've got only 2 people living in the tenement. So as soon as this house is built, these guys are going to move over here. But there's a good reason, I think, still for getting rid of all the temporary housing people and getting them into good, comfortable housing. And that's happiness. Somebody said in the comments that happiness wasn't worth it in their playthrough. And I don't have any evidence to suggest otherwise. I don't know whether happiness is worth it or not. The only thing I could think of is if their productivity goes up when they're more happy. But all I see is colonists are neither sad nor happy, hoping for the best, fearing the worst. Like, all I see is the plus and minuses of their happiness, but I don't see sort of the repercussions of them not being happy. Or, the consequences, whether positive or negative, of them being happy. I don't see that. So I don't know. If someone knows the intricacies of happiness, please explain them to me. Tailors. We're low on clothes. We're starting to get better at it. But so far it says our consumption is 82. I feel like that's way out of whack, considering we only have 82 people. So, they're not using 1 clothes per day, are they? I can't imagine. I've never had that many, so I don't think that's the case. But either way, we're having a new tailor dropped here. We have another tailor there, which is already making clothes. We have tons of fiber, so we need to start using it, obviously. And we're actually we're still producing more fiber than we're making. So I basically want our fiber to be kind of like neutral, consume the same amount as we're producing. And I'm kind of hoping that this will bring us one step closer to that by consuming more, right? So we'll get that done. The trappers and stuff have been doing really well. Our food is up to almost 400 now. We have tons of food. So I have no concerns at all about expansion other than housing. So let's take a look at this. When this house is done, and right now it's being constructed, all the people who are in the tenement, there's just 2 of them, they're all going to move over here. What I'd like to do is eliminate these tents. Now, there will be 6 vacant spots in this house. We can eliminate then all 3 of these tents. We can't get rid of this one yet, unless we want them to live in the tenement, which honestly might be more comfortable than living in this little tent. Eventually, we then also want to get rid of these shanties and upgrade everything to housing, right? And then when this whole place is upgraded to housing, everyone can be more comfortable. We can fit more people in the same amount of space, because I'd like people to be close to where they work, right? Now, I've also been taking a little bit of time for some decorations. We have to beautify the place. I don't know if this affects their happiness or not, because I can't see any statistics on that. But I've added some little flower bushes, right? This little bush here is going to make yellow flowers. We've got a little bit of a lantern right here I just decided to build. The bushes and stuff, that cost no resources, so it doesn't take anything to build them, of course. But some of these do. Like this one here is a bottle tree. Now, I think that looks cool. They just made a tree out of these colored bottles. Like, I see this and I say, I want one of those. Like, I want one of those in front of my house. Just to, maybe not in front, maybe behind, in the back. I want one of those in the back of my house. Just so I can, I don't know. It's just something interesting to look at. I like it. Yeah, whatever. I do. Whatever. You can say whatever you want. Antibiotics, get those. All right, let's see. Do we have any more? Oh, Lancaster, take it easy, man. There's some hazards there. Do we have any more here? Yes. Okay. Keep doing this until you can get the fun boxes. You can scavenge all the fiber and then head back to camp with all of your loot. You have a ton of meds on you. All right. Let's get the plastics here. Sorry. Get the plastics, and then we'll head you back to rock bottom. We'll send you to the rock bottom. Get it? Nicely done. So this is empty now. That's all that's left is just this one scavenge. So that's it. Now we can have Aramis come all the way back to camp and bring his 70 components with him. We can start building some really cool stuff with that, hopefully. What I'd like to find now is some science so that we can actually use the components, because I'm kind of bottlenecked into what I can build by the science. Now we don't have parts, right? That's what I was saying earlier, is like I can have all the components in the world, but without the parts, I can't actually expand my power infrastructure unless I'm doing solar. Because solar doesn't take components. So I could possibly just start laying in solar panels just for some extra power generation here and here. And that's fine. During the day, that'll work really, really well. And we can get some extra batteries. All good things. I can only do the little batteries, of course, because the battery stacking hasn't been researched, but a bunch of little batteries might help. We are clearing our environmental hazards right now. We're trying to get rid of these, and it looks like they've started doing this one first, which isn't a big deal. I am looking to expand housing a bit faster, but not a big deal. All right, so we've got, now it's a 7 out of 8. You guys spread out. Either way, we can get rid of one of these tents, and we are. You can also click occupants. I didn't even know you could do this. You can click occupants of these different houses, and you can see where each person lives that way. So by clicking on, like, say, this house, click on occupants, and you can see where these people work. So, like, this guy's carrying, she's working, environmental station, and this person's walking. Looks like this guy lives all the way out here using a door. It's very specific on what he's doing. So, like, that's a long walk for them. If it would be really nice if I could say, hey, you who works way over here, I'm going to make a house right here. You should live there. You know, I wish I could do that. Like I don't know. I feel like maybe the game could just do it itself. Have people work or have people live as close to where they work as possible. So, like, they might live here instead. I don't know. A lot of kids in this one. In school, having fun. Adults are having fun. Oh, they're playing with their kid? Is that what this is? Are you like playing tag? I would like to believe. You know what? I'm going to choose to believe it. They're playing tag. This one, demolish. So by getting rid of this tent, we kind of force the people living in the tents to come and live in the more comfortable housing. Now that means more babies possibly too, because we have 83 colonists. We only had 80 before when we left the last episode. So just this little bit of time between episodes, 3 more colonists, 3 more kids are born. 26 kids total. We're almost filling all 3 schools. And the more people we have living in these houses, the faster our population will organically grow. Now what I want to do is put another one down, I think too. 2-story house, and right here on this street, right? Right here next to that well. Now, of course, as our population grows, so will our water needs. And I kind of don't want to put any more wells down. So when we get the science to do so, getting the boring technology, allowing us to bore deeper wells and stuff is going to probably be pretty critical. Let's put in you. We'll go ahead and resume that one. So they're going to start bringing resources over to that. We're just going to be waiting on parts. Can we make parts? If we resume, we can. We just have to have enough metal to resume parts production. I'm going to resume this for now. Because I think we have some metals coming back, right? No, we don't. This, however, has metals. This camp does. So I'm going to have you work on coming down here. You're going to take these guys out and get those 68 metals and then bring those back to us. With those 68 parts, with those 68 metals, I should be able to produce, I think, like 5 parts. So maybe 6 parts. I forget how much the conversion is. It's 5 to 1, right? I'll look at it in a second. You're done. You're done. Bring your stuff back. All of the supplies. Yeah. 7 more components now. We have even more to get from the plane. And I'm really looking forward to this guy getting back to camp. Looks like it'll take 2 turns. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that, dude. Get on down here. What's next? You have 2 moves left. Let's send you... let's send you this way. There's quite a bit of stuff over here. And then I think that's it. No, Lancaster. You got the remainder of the antibiotics. So that's fully scavenged. We'll then check out this and this next time with you. Okay, cool. So that's happening. Farms looking good. They're almost fully grown. And again, our food is like we're producing twice what we're consuming. So this is way easy on food. Food is easy mode right now. Just let it go. And in fact, I'm actually going to take one off this farm just so I can have an extra carrier, because I don't think it really needs any more than one, especially while it's growing. Just having one person on this farm is probably not a big deal. So we're short on the resources for this house. It takes 45 wood. These are not cheap, but having 8 people comfortably living in this small space, I think is crucial for the long term. It's more of a long-term investment as opposed to like what I can deal with now. Because once people are comfortable and living in these top tier housing, I think this is top tier. Is there a higher tier than this? I didn't actually look. Comfortable housing. Couch potato. No, I think this is it. The 2-story house is it. So this is the top tier housing. We're already on that. But then we're going to start working at the library for happiness. Aggression release, I guess, is the arena for happiness. And then couch potato is the big one. Centralized repairs might be kind of cool, just for the sake of disasters and stuff. But with food on easy mode, I really don't feel motivated to progress any more down this tree unless I'm going for boring, because that's for the wells. But like delicacies, maybe going for bakeries and stuff like that. We can start growing wheat, right? So that's a new crop. And eventually the mess hall just makes a ton of stuff. But so far, so good on that. Frontier Outpost is another big one so that my guys don't have to come back. Although right now, the trek back isn't that big of a deal. Like, this isn't that inconvenient. It's like 3 days to get back for each of them. Not that big of a deal when it comes to, like, having to have a colonist. Oh, hang on. What's this? A bear has been spotted. Some want to go hunt it. Well, I have 34 meds. Good luck to you guys. A group of colonists tell you they've seen an old bear walking past the camp no more than an hour ago. It walked slowly like it was injured, but might still have plenty of fight left in it. If hunted down, the bear could provide the colony with considerable amounts of meat. We have 60 venison already, and we're making a lot of food, but what the hell? A group returns with an ashamed look on their faces. They couldn't track down the bear and had to turn back before wandering too far. They did find some berries on the way, but it's a far cry from the prize they originally pursued. Well, at least they didn't get injured. Came back with some berries instead. What a bunch of failures. It's fun. What's this? Waiting for a worker. I'm staffing you. Should I double staff it? We don't have the metal to double staff that. Speaking of which, let me see really quick. Okay, we're all down to 12 on that one. I may have to put another metal scrapper out somewhere. That's so far away, though. What I'd really like to do is get to drilling, right? Because this looks too good. I want to get to drilling that. Speaking of this area, I've also started building a couple of another sawmill, because we're always low on planks, it seems, and another forester to continuously forest this area. We're going to have the sawmill cutting down these trees and the forester replenishing them. At least that's the idea. So these two things are going down as well. They're pretty far away from housing as well, but eventually housing is going to expand all the way to this street. So that won't be that far of a walk at all. Specialist ready to go. And you're heading out here to help her. She is going to take her one attack and to try to take this guy down, I think. So she can start scavenging the metal. I think both of you will go after this metal because we need it very badly to make parts. You are going to come back to camp. Can't quite get there in one yellow move, can you? You certainly can. Oh, man, 75 components. Feels so good. Feels so good. Lancaster, you got nothing else to scavenge here. There's no reason to go that way. Search this. Oh, my God, more of them. 33 more components. Wow. We're really component heavy, which I guess is good because we can make parts. We can't make components. So the fact that there are a lot of them out here is probably pretty good. Hey, Elvis. Come down here and get the fun boxes, yeah? All those fun boxes. We don't instantly have them, so we do need to bring them back. But this is used in, like, entertainment stuff. And I think that's done. Good. Right. Aramis is going to get a little bit of a break, get himself healed up, head on over to the cookhouse, maybe get himself a bite. Well frickin' deserved. 75 components. We could also... If I dropped an extra little battery, I want this cleared so I can start putting big batteries right here. But I want this cleared more for the housing. Yeah. How many spots do we have available? Nothing? All the housing is full. Actually, all I have to do is look at this. If there's people living in here, then the housing is full. Wow. Okay, well, concrete is the big thing. This metal scrap, too. Can you, I don't know, hustle? Is that something we can do with you? We got 15 metal scrap in here, but it says we only have 12. Wait, what is this? That icon is different than this one. I think it's metal and junk combined. It's like a metal slash junk. We have 141 junk? What do we do with the junk? What do we do with the junk? Industrial mining? Is there something in here that says we convert junk to metal? Is there any way to do that? I feel like I'm just stockpiling junk right now. Is there a building that does it for me that I'm not aware of? Wait, the mechanic shop is taking junk to make parts? Oh, I thought it was taking metal that whole time. Oh, It's junk, guys. Oh, put this up to high. Crank it up. We need more. Oh, we have so much material to make so many parts. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Okay, fine. Those two icons, they're really, I don't know, they're just similar to me. It's because I see metal and, I mean, okay, looking at the icons at this point right now, they don't look at all similar, okay? But, I mean, I see this. And I don't see it on that icon. I see it on the metal one. So I saw this. Damn it. Read the tooltips, dumbass. Recycles junk produced by a scrapper and manufactures the valuable bits to mechanical parts, which can be used widely for production. Never mind. Never mind. I want another mechanic shop right here. Right here? Is that good? Nah. I kind of want it over here still. You know what? Let's put it right here. Right next to the trade depot. Right there. I want it there. We're making more parts. And then we can make more power. And then we can make more parts. And then we can make more power. And we can make more parts. You get where I'm going? Ugh. How did I not know that that was a thing? It's just typical me, right? I'm just going to wait for chicken to come in. Tell me that it's typical dummy me, blah, 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 blah. I'm just giving chicken fuel. That's all I'm doing. Wasan is getting fuel. You probably don't know who chicken is. Unless you go to Twitch, you don't know who chicken is. Wasan. He's probably going to come in the comments right now and tell me how dumb I am. If he does, I'm going to pin it. You tell me how dumb I am, Wasan, and I will pin your comment right here. And then everyone go thumb up his comment. All right? Let's just get a chain of this going. Support me doing dumb things, all right? Charlie's Dumb 2020. Okay. Yeah, go get this. It's fine. More components are cool. I am going to have you keep going, but, I mean, I want you to get the components, too. Keep going with that. And now you guys. So these guys need to go down. You have 1 attack. You have 2 attack. You attack first. That should take care of them. Or they have defense. They do. Come on, hit them. Get them out of here. I need that metal. All right. You two are going to scavenge the metal until it's gone. And then we'll work our way. You'll team up and work your way this way with the tools. And then whatever else these guys have. Because these guys have 7 attack and 3 defense. So they're actually quite a lot stronger than these guys are. I mean, relative to other bandit groups. Bandits aren't very strong, but relative to other bandit groups, they're pretty tough. Ooh, firewood. Interesting. Haven't seen that on the map before. I swear. Once you've been talking all day, you just can't talk. Things just don't form. Your words, they don't formulate anymore. Yeah, that's a word too. Let's move your work area to here. There seems to be some wood just hanging out right here, so might as well grab that. It's close by. What about you? You still scavenging way over here? Yeah, you got quite a bit of concrete left over too. So keep going with that, I guess. And then there's another one too, this one. You have nothing else to do here. We're gonna move your work area to here. We're gonna start getting all that concrete too. All right, power shortage, reserves used until production is increased. Where is the other? This isn't built yet, so what we really need then is this. We need this made. And then we just have lots of power all the time. But until then, I think we should get some kind of power going in the day that can help us offset this. So I'm gonna drop 2 solar panels. We have the materials for both of them. Nope, just one. We'll pause this. We have the materials for just one. So make that. Have that be high priority. And then we have 16 additional power during the day, which will at least help us power the facilities that we're already running. And, yeah, because the greenhouses are taking power too. Someone's at the gate. Whoa, look at that guy. Hi, who are you? Big Pharma. Oh, go figure. An older woman with streaks of white and pink hair. Is this like the dress? Do you guys see pink? Because I see blue. Is it like the dress where everyone sees a different color? Whoa! Holy cow, look at what she's offering us! Look at her offer! Oh, we're totally taking that offer. Holy cow! The once white lab coat is now worn and torn, but she carries herself with a sense of dignity. I was told I'd find a colony in need of medicine around these parts. That must be you then. I'm called the... Oh my god, look, can I be of service? Look at this. Yes, you can. Look at this. 703 science in exchange for 20... 20 fiber? That's it? That's all you want? Done. I hope you don't need to spend it all at once. I shall return at a later date to offer my services should you require them again. Yes, please. Anytime, please. She quickly bows and walks back to her vehicle, vials still clinking. Oh my god. That's good, man. That's so good. This is my... That guy, oh my god, that woman was awesome. All right, so yeah, where are we gonna spend it? Batteries, thanks. And should we just do industrial mining right now? We just extract the metal and just go. I do feel like it's probably important to start getting water stuff taken care of. Although I can't afford both of these enough, I'm barely short to do that. Wow, if we do this, then our production on resources is just taken care of now. Right? As long as we have power, we can just constantly produce these materials. Yes. Yes. I'm greedy. Yes. That's what I want. Large battery rack, 5,000 power. It doesn't require parts to build it, and we can build it all back here. As soon as this is done, as soon as this is gone, 67. I've got 3 people working on this. So you guys are almost done with this, but like I said, I'm pretty greedy. So we're gonna go right here. I want all 3 of you focusing on this entirely. Okay? All of this. Get it out of here. I'm gonna drop 5 battery banks and have power forever. Okay? And then... production-wise, right? It's look at that. Produces junk and metal. 5 and 3. Requires 12 power, and it goes right there. That is delicious. What is this? I keep seeing these. I feel like there's something, but there's no indication of what it is. Is it for concrete? No. Can concrete go anywhere? It just goes anywhere. Extracts concrete from underground deposits. The apocalypse shocked the planet and large buildings are now buried in the soil. Like, can you, like, I place this anywhere? All right, hold on. We're probably going to produce the concrete. Maybe right here. We could produce it right here. But we're going to go ahead and pause that. I'm just laying in the foundation for this, right? You, on the other hand, are going to start working as soon as you want to. As soon as you can. And that's going to be... Is this where the road is, too? Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, right here. You're just going to work there. On top of that underground metal. And we're going to have it done. That lady is ridiculous. That is so much science. That is almost a broken amount of science. In exchange for, what was it? 20 fiber? It's crazy. We don't have any carriers left. Some of these buildings that have... All right, scrapper will go down to 1. Tailor will go down to 1. We have only 9 clothes left, though. School. Trapper will go down to 1. We're really good on food, actually. So trappers, let's lower you to 1. And that gives us a few more carriers. And then I'm thinking, nah, I don't want to lower the scrappers. I really need that metal. There's only 2 left. We have carriers now. What we don't have is power. So that's what we're going to start working on next time, right? Is power. Because, holy cow, we're going to need a lot of it now. This is going to... How much does this take? Did it say 12? This holds 5,000 power. This produces 30. This produces 16. So we do want more of these. Maybe we don't need the solar panel. Do we just hold out? You know what? I'm going to hold out on it. I'm going to hold out on it. And we're going to get the 3 windmills going, with 3 wind turbines going instead. Because that's going to be 90 combined power generation 24/7. And we're going to want that. The solar panels are nice because they don't take parts. But I can produce parts as long as I can maintain an energy supply to do so. Which right now, it doesn't look like I can because I'm operating too many buildings at once. So we're going to need... I need to shut off something. Shut something off. I can't shut off the greenhouses. They're almost ready to harvest, too. Waiting for a worker to harvest. Well, what do you... We don't have the power for it. Okay. Well, pause this. That'll hopefully give us the power we need. What's our power now? 6 surplus. Okay. Let's pause parts. It's kind of counterproductive to actually getting our wind turbines running, but we're going to pause parts. Elvis, go in here. What did you find? A very big, dangerous place with 58 tools. Explosives. It's a military base. It's great. Explosive storage. Perfect. Get a few more components for you. You have no more to gather. Go here. See what's over there. More science. 373 of it. We're going to go get that. And you two are working together to get... What's the resources here? 21 tools. It says minor victory. Are you just going to punch his lights out? No, but you will. Go get him. Wow! Right in the face. There you go. So you two will gather the tools and then proceed to go that way. Girl power, man. Stick together. We've got, what, 51 fibers here. Let's just go ahead and grab them. I haven't been grabbing fibers, but now that we're pumping out clothes really well, we're going to need them. So I'm going to have you grab them. It doesn't slow us down that much. Okay. 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 I'm going to leave this video here. A little bit shorter, but our greeniness, man. We are fully done with production tech tree. We just have to build the stuff now. And when we do, we will want for metal no more. We will hopefully want for concrete no more. And then for plastic, what does it do? Finds for underground deposits. It looks like it's just gonna do it. So we can just put this right next to that. You guys could just do it together. Put a little gap in case we want the road. But that's probably where we'll put that. But each of these buildings, they each take 12 power, which is cake because that means one of these can support ongoing, constantly, 2 of them. So these other ones are just gravy for expansion. And that's kind of all we need for power, right? It's just like, I feel like we don't really need a whole lot more. This little wind turbine here. I mean, even this one here can support. We could just have one turbine. Wait. It's 8 parts, but... I was going to say, we could just build one of these behind each one of those, and then they'll always run with localized power next to them. But since this game doesn't make me run power lines, it doesn't matter if we have localized power. The only advantage to doing localized power is so that if a meteor comes down and hits all of this, it doesn't require a ton of, you know, a ton of repairs for one meteor. But let's face it, we looked at that meteor storm and it hit like everything, so it might take out all of our power anyway. Okay, I'm gonna talk to these guys at the start of the next video, okay? So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. If you like the videos, give me that thumbs up. It's really awesome for support. And be sure to give a thumbs up to Wasan if he comes in the chat and if he comes in the comments and tells me how stupid I am. Make sure you thumb up his comment too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.